48 seconds to go on the song. All right, good morning. I am Rick Godley. Boy, y'all want to stick around here this morning as we are doing the live stream. We're also going to be doing live and local radio here at the New Rue 102, Simsboro FBLA. Simsboro FBLA. In the house this morning, a nice event that's coming up, World Envision, Simsboro Vision, or I should say Borough Vision. We got a couple of students here from Simsboro in the house, Omarion Rushing, Jakayla Scott, and we're going to be talking with them, Caitlin Mercer. 9 seconds. That's Tom Jones here on the New Rue 102 as we just fired up the live stream. Live stream is going here to all of the social media pages because, let me just do a room check. Has everybody got theirs and streaming it out? There, Omarion, Caitlin, yes?
Yes.
Yes, okay, good. All right, so what we are looking at here on this marvelous Monday morning is Simsboro High School FBLA, the Future Business Leaders of America, Omarion Rushing, Jakayla Scott. We're going to take our time this morning, Omarion and Jakayla, right? Because we just don't want to get to school that fast, do we?
No.
All right. So, Omarion, let's start with you, my friend. First of all, thank you so much for coming in. And tell us first when you found out about FBLA. Are you a senior? Is this your first year, second year, or third year?
This is my third year in FBLA. I am a senior, and I started FBLA back in my sophomore year. And ever since then, I just fell in love with it and decided, well, I might as well do this up until I graduate.
Good for you. So senior year, this is a big year for you, and FBLA is great to have on your resume for preparation in life and how things work out as we work out life. And we're going to touch on that, on how you managed to get World Envision to come to Simsboro, the Borough Vision, this Saturday. And Jakayla, pass the mic over there, Omarion. Morning, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Tell us your experience with FBLA of Simsboro. Are you a senior?
Yes, I am a senior at Simsboro High School. I started FBLA my sophomore year, and ever since it's just been something good. Over from my 10th grade year to now, it's just been progress, and everything's been good with it. I would say that now my senior year, I have been more involved with FBLA than before.
That seems to happen. I mean, isn't that the proper way things should go? Let's say sophomore, Jakayla, the sophomore, you really don't know what's going on, so you're going to learn from those who are older than you and those that have experience, like the juniors and seniors. And speaking of which, Caden Guidry. Caden obviously was a great role model and mentor to you, so you understand what I mean? Like now it's your chance to step up, brag on those that went before you and what impressed you as you were a sophomore coming up. And who impressed you?
So seeing the seniors then progress in their events and take their events to state and nationals, it was just so impressive to me, and I was like, wow, I really want to be there when I become a senior. I want to be able to start a project and take it to nationals.
Well, that's what we're going to be talking about. We have two projects that are happening on at Simsboro High School, FBLA, the Color Run. Jakayla's in charge of that. Jakayla, give the mic back to Omarion, because Omarion, coming up this Saturday, and by the way, for those on social media, we're recording this on the 13th of January. So when we say Saturday at Simsboro High School, it is going to be from 10 a.m. till noon. I love it. I love what you did. World Envision, Marlon and Nick, somehow, Omarion, you managed to get those guys to support. They do support all things local. They give back to the community in a huge way. How did you do it? How did you get, and Borough Vision, was that your idea? Take us through the process when you first woke up and the light bulb went off and said, you know what, I think I want to do this. When did that happen, and take us through the process?
I think we first had the idea back in the June, beginning of July at Nationals. We was talking about what we should do next year for our partnership with Business Project. And I was hearing so many different ideas. Then me and my other two teammates, we were just thinking, what if we get World Envision? And then people just looking at us like, World Envision, that might be a bit of a stretch trying to get them to come to Simsboro. But we was like, well, we never know unless we try. So ever since then, we just started looking at ways to contact them, looking on their website, looking on their Facebook, looking on their Instagram.
Right.
And so then we finally realized that their website and their Facebook has two different phone numbers. So we called the one on the website, and it wasn't taking us directly to Nick and Marlon.
Mm-hmm.
So then we found their Facebook, and we was like, oh, let's try this number. And so we finally got a hold of Nick, and he was like, oh, this sounds cool, and gave me his email so we can email him all the details about what partnership with business is, what FBLA is, and what do we do specifically at Simsboro.
It's an incredible win-win-win. Everybody wins. There's no downside on this. World Envision Vision Day this Saturday, and it's a fundraiser for FBLA. Omarion Russian got the idea at Nationals, and oh, by the way, let's kind of throw this out there as well. This is a fundraiser for Simsboro FBLA to go to Nationals, and this time it's going to be in Anaheim. So I guess what I'm picking up here, Omarion and Jakayla, is that when you get around a bunch of people with the same idea and the same goals, which is FBLA, and great things come out of it like these ideas. So it's an incubator of sorts, not only on the micro level from the high school to the macro level of the Nationals that were going to be in Anaheim. When will that be, do you know?
Nationals will start the last week of June until I think the 7th of July.
All right. And so ways to raise money. So we're going to stay on Omarion here, then we'll come back to you, Jakayla. So you got multiple ways. Talk about what Vision Day, Borough Vision. You're wearing a T-shirt. You want to model for us right now? Or no, they're great T-shirts. Tell us about how you're raising money. Multiple ways here. Talk about that.
So with Vision Day, we are selling Borough Vision T-shirts, the new white ones that we just designed with the owners of World Vision, as well as we're charging $10 admission to get into Vision Day, and we will have the owners of World Vision talking about how they started, and as well as the impact that they have made on us, as well as the impact we've made on them. And we're also having a Simsboro High School versus World Vision basketball game where we will have Team Marlon and Team Nick, and people can come in and watch that as well, and have different booths around the court where people can see how they can achieve their vision and how they can be successful in life as well.
Well, I was kind of hoping, and I'm going to give you an idea. I don't know if your teacher or would approve, but I would like to wager. I thought you were going to have Simsboro High School take on the World Envision team, and I would bet that Simsboro High School would beat them at least by 30 points. But we better not go there because we want to keep this on the up and up. All right, so there is a registration form for Vision Day. Take us through that process.
So the registration form is just basically telling you what all we will be having there to offer, as well as if they would like to donate to Borough Vision. And the money that we will be taking up, we will donate that to the Boys and Girls Club of Ruston and Arcadia.
Another win. So how many wins can you pack into one promotion? So Vision Day, you got T-shirts. It's $10 entry. You also, folks who are watching this or hearing this, if you want to set up a booth, there will be a booth fee there, Omarion, as well as another revenue stream?
We will already have booths out there already.
I got you.
They're basically just booths that deal with Borough Vision, such as, for example, we have like a vision cups where you throw a ping pong ball into a cup and they have questions about things about how you can achieve your vision and your goals in life.
And I'm presuming you know about Marlon and Nick's success story of how they saw the vision, stayed in Ruston, out of New Orleans, coming out of Katrina, and these two young men are thriving and giving back to the community. It's really an inspiring story from somebody on this side of the interstate of life. How about you?
It's been very inspiring to hear everything about them, and they have even inspired me to take on different tasks, such as trying to start my own clothing brand, and as well as just learning the different aspects about business and just being a business owner as itself.
Well, one of the things, and I want the audience to understand, and then Jakayla, we're coming, is that perseverance and persistence, but not annoyance. You started this trying to reach out and make this happen with Marlon and Nick and World Envision back in June. What motivated you, and did you ever have a day where, like, you know what, this ain't gonna happen, but yet you held on to that vision and it's happening?
I think what motivated me was seeing what all we could accomplish together as a team. And there were some days I was like, maybe they're not gonna call, maybe this isn't their number, but I held on to hope that eventually I would reach them, and that's what I did.
Awesome. Job well done, and a lot of folks are going to benefit from it. It'll be this Saturday. Vision Day T-shirts are available. Also, to watch the Team Marlin versus Team Nick in a game that just starts from 10 a.m. till noon, and it'll be on Saturday the 18th. Jakayla, tell us now, when did you get your idea for the color run?
So, we were at a study day at school for FBLA, and we were just sitting around talking, thinking like, okay, community service, what could we do within our community to help others that would really be impactful on judges? And so one of the FBLA members was like, well, you know how they do 5K runs, we could do like a color run. And so soon as they said that, I was like, okay, that's a good idea. It's something like, bright, like that would be fun. Like judges would look at that and be like, well, it's not just, informational, but at the same time, it's nice, it's bright, colorful. And so we took that and, we just worked on it from that. And it was like, okay, color run. So, like, what would be the meaning behind this? And, we came up with the idea that, like, okay, there are a lot of teenagers and even adults, maybe even preteens that, go through things on a day-to-day basis, like, such as, depression, ADHD, and, other things so forth.
Color issues as
yes,
well.
Yes. So other things so forth that, they go through, and we were like, okay, so if we take that and put it all together, it's just like, cool, like teenagers, it's just so much that they go through, and adults. So it's like we took it and we came up with the slogan, be bright, you are the light. So even in times of darkness, it's like you have light to fall back on. Like, you are the light in someone else's life. You are the light on this earth, whether you know it or not. Like, even in the time that you feel the worst, or in the time of your lowest time, it's like you still are light here on this earth.
How old are you guys?
17.
I'm highly inspired. This is like off the chain good, folks. There's a hashtag that I've adopted is called "Let's Create a Remarkable Future." Talking to Jakayla and talking about all of the issues, not only that faces youth, but in all society. Quote: "It seems we still have the power to create a remarkable future in light of and in spite of what maybe current conditions may be." And these youth are leading us on how to do that. So, all right, I'm highly inspired, Jakayla. Awesome. Now, take us through the color run, because you too have a registration opportunity. Tell us more, folks, what they need to do to participate.
Okay, so we have these forms that you can fill out where, you tell us. We have 3 different ticket packages. The first one being $20. It includes a shirt with our logo that says Be Bright on it. And you get the color powder, a pack of color powder, and you also get access to the color run. And then you have the second option, which is $15. It doesn't include the shirt, but it does include the color run and the other activities. And then you have the just general admission, which is $8, and that's just for the activities only.
All right, so this is going to be on February 3rd, as I put up here on the live stream, the details. And folks, you can go. Is there how can somebody who's we're live streaming this, so folks can watch this stream to get all the details. But is there a website or a FBLA of Simsboro page where they can get a registration form? How do they do that?
So it would probably be best if they were to get in contact with our advisor, and then she could, fill out their form and stuff like that, and then they give us the money,
All
and
right.
then it go from there.
I'm going to pop that up here, right here. It's Caitlin Mercer. Caitlin Mercer, the advisor for Simsboro High School, FBLA. And folks, follow up on this. Let's make this happen. I am highly encouraged, and I want to thank you too. Oh, by the way, if I could throw this out there, Jakayla, do you mind? You're looking at somebody and you're listening to somebody who sat there literally going, I'm getting so nervous, and she's handling this thing like a pro. So you're doing great. Any closing thoughts? Any closing words?
I also want to add that if you don't get in contact with our advisor, you could also come that day and fill out your form that day and pay
Okay.
him that day.
All right,
The
so-
day of the color run.
And that's going to be on February 8th, Saturday. That'll be
Yes.
at 10 a.m., correct?
9 a.m.
9
to
a.m.
noon.
Oh, getting up early on a Saturday. And beautiful thing about this, it's all local. Madden Park is where it's all going to happen. So it's another great community day and a great opportunity for other communities to show support on that date. So thank you so much, Jakayla. You knocked it out of the park. You did great. Pass the mic over to Omarion. You too, my friend. You knocked it out. Let's give you the opportunity for. Oh, by the way, I want to show off that I love your shirt. Let me get this. I got the cash. Well, I don't have all the cash. I got $23, but I'm going to buy a shirt. Burrow Vision. Job well. Did you design this? Did the students design this there, Omarion, or did you have help from Nick and Marlon?
The Simsboro FBLA partnership with business chairs, along with the owners of World Division, collaborated and designed the Black Burrow Vision shirts.
I love it. So that's going to be this coming Saturday. Are you going to play? Are you a good baller? Can you?
I'm not good at basketball, but I will be playing.
Oh, you will. That's good. At least you're honest too. I'm like you. I'm not good at all. But if you want me on my team, that's your fault. But what time's the game going to start? It's from 10 a.m. till noon at Simsboro High School, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. What time the game? Is that going to be like 11:30ish?
The game, yes, sir. The game will start around 11.
Good. All right. Closing thoughts, closing words there, my friend. Let's. You did great. What else do you want to say? Anything before we get back to the music?
We would just like to thank you for the opportunity to come on here and talk about our projects, as well as thank the audience for listening to our project and why we started up and how we plan to continue our projects in the future.
Awesome. Job well done. There you have it, folks. Get faith in the future, because I can see it. I can see it through the minds and the eyes of Jakayla, Omarion, and all the FBLA. And get involved. We are here to support. So thank you for thinking of us. Job well done. I can't wait to hear. I want to hear a follow-up report from Anaheim, but that's going to happen in later on down the road. Thanks a lot, guys. Awesome. We're still live. I'm going to kill the stream. Job well done, man.